For thousands of years, human beings have been melting metals which they then cast into different types of shapes. All metal objects, from vehicles to pots and pans, and the finest jewelry made of gold and silver, all involve melting before they can be formed and shaped. This small forge in Cape Town makes beautiful metal objects for use in homes, offices, and shops. This includes bronze castings for artists who want to be able to make more than one copy of their sculpture. Before the melter can do this, a fireproof mold has to be prepared for the casting. This involves making a flexible rubber mold from the original. From this mold, a wax cast is made. Wax funnels and tubes are attached where the metal can be poured into and where the air can escape from. The wax model is then dipped into sand and glue. The mold will be baked to form a hard casting into which metal will be poured. The job of the melter is to operate, prepare, and repair the metal melting equipment. This includes checking that the heat-resistant materials in the furnace where the fire will be made are in good shape. The melter then preheats the pot or crucible in which the metal will be melted. Once the pot is warm, he adds the correct mixture of metals to make up the bronze. He will use a probe to check that the metal reaches the correct temperature of 1150 degrees. Melting is learned on the job and requires knowledge of how different metals react to heat. Once the metal is at the correct temperature, the melter will carefully pour it into the mold. Pouring takes some skill and experience. This career requires good health and strength and an ability to work under extreme temperatures. A melter needs to be a practical thinker who can solve problems. Once the cast has cooled down, the melter will remove the mold with a hammer and remove any casting marks with a grinder. Should he find any bubbles or imperfections, he might need to fix them. The melter needs to have a basic understanding of how metals react to heat. The satisfaction of the job is creating strong objects that can last for a very long time.